to an extent was, I mean, I'm not decrediting this at all because it was great, but it was like, let's make a festival. That was the aim. It was like, can we do it? You know, we're 18, 19, we haven't done this before. What does it take? Should we do it? And we got away with a lot of stuff. The origin of this is kind of, you can see it from two angles, because to some extent the stuff I'm going to say is like true of any organisation, that when you begin something it's exciting and that it's really beneficial for all the people that are in it, because you've got like a really intimate group of people, about 500 people, and you can make small changes by that, because basically you have an opportunity to make an environment of your own for 3 days, and you can pretty much, and it's really interesting because when you're doing a festival you have to see it from that perspective, and you realise, oh wow, you have an incredible canvas to make something, and you can use your own value system. It should be mind enhancing and mind opening in many ways, but also in a way that people shouldn't feel like they can't share visions for a better world, or visions for how they would want to share art. I certainly knew that lots of people would be up for working on something together, and so that was exciting because everybody started developing. But I think the magnitude of it definitely wasn't apparent at the beginning, because you picture what you could do with your resources, which are a huge amount of incredible artists and a lot of people willing to give free time. And once you've found a site for it, and then suddenly all the things add up and you realise that you've got a festival on your hands, because you can't have stages or tents or camping without it turning into something that needs security, that needs like tickets, all that sort of stuff. I literally didn't sleep one night. I got so worried. We'd done this thing, we like made a Facebook event, everyone was excited because it was like, wow, someone had a plan, it's actually going to happen, oh my god, great. And all the artists were really excited about it, that like artwork was coming and everyone was creating stuff for it, and then left up to me, and I was like, oh right, our license, great. This year we're going to a proper working farm in Canterbury, which is like a lot cheaper and way nicer. It had that energy to it last year. I mean, it was basically sort of energy translated into words of like, we're going to do something great, please be part of it, etc. Whereas this year we kind of took time to redefine our aims and think, oh great, so we actually have something to work with, we should do something valuable with it and have some focus for it. The energy is still there, and I think everybody that came really enjoyed themselves, and we've definitely got a much bigger community and network this year, which I'm really excited about. We definitely wanted to push the multi-arts aspect of it, because something that this is founded in is that everybody is creative, not just artists, not just creative people, and there should be no boundary. Like, you know, ticket holders and artists at other festivals are like segregated to some extent. I think there's like a VIP area. Like you basically, it's entertainment because you go and you watch and you're like woohoo. Whereas this is kind of like everyone camps together, so you could be camping with someone that performs on main stage the next day, and everyone leads workshops and Q&A sessions, and like there's loads more hands-on, let's develop ourselves artistically through the weekend, as opposed to let's just watch these people and then go on. It's a really good opportunity to get people chatting about the ideas that interest them, not just artistically but intellectually. So we've got like great talks I think lined up as well, that are kind of scientific or sort of about well-being, or they're really interesting. People are going to be setting up this year, like that's half the fun. You're like, right, we've got this massive fence panel. How do we do this? Because you're building the whole thing from scratch, and people really enjoyed that. This is such a small thing, but I'm really excited about it. I spoke to a few friends, and they've organised a dance troupe, because I love dancing, and we're going to pick a few songs off the main stage, and they're going to come do some sort of
like in a Liverpool Street ad.
Yes, something like that. My friend, I think, is organising an orchestra with the artists, because basically the thing we have is abundance of brilliant musicians on site camping. So we thought something really collaborative, like making an orchestra of all these guys. So he's gonna try and rework some Jay Dilla. DJ stage looks incredible. Like we've got, we haven't built it yet, obviously, but we're gonna plan like 4 different speakers facing inwards with a huge like tower and stuff. And like the sides are all, we're doing our own version of Secret Wars, which is like graffiti battles, like with artists doing sort of a battle, like a rap battle, but art battle to the sets that are happening. And then other than that, these guys called Draw Deck are bringing 3 vehicles painted white on the inside and outside, where people can draw on. Got some incredible installations as well, like sort of sound pods people go in and experiment with. And a girl here who studies architecture is making like a wooden cove shaped like a honeycomb, because it's about raising awareness for bees and stuff. Really cool. People want to do weird stuff. You talk about it, like someone wants to do like a jazz stop where if you meet them and they'll like glitter you up or paint you or something, just if you get tired for a second they'll come at you and do that. But there's a lot of small interesting projects happening, like even just the food. Like our friend Jasper has taken on the entire of the catering because he wants to do it professionally, and it's like so exciting because it's a huge job. I think that there is something in events that is really special. Like bringing people together is one of the most important things that can happen, and like there's a very different experience from like loving someone on SoundCloud and going to see them live and just being with people and actually tangibly experiencing a lot of these things. It's really important, and the more that can happen the better. So I think this could be a really important event for people in years to come. I really love spoken word, and when I came to uni and studied literature, I met some brilliant poets, and this girl who came last year had never seen any spoken word before, and so she came and experienced it and thought, wow, this is so expressive and it's so communicative and it's so engaging, and she thought this is a fantastic way to discuss like powerful topics. And so she went back to uni, started her own collective, does workshops with the local community, now performs. Like it's wonderful to watch like little things happen throughout the year that have been inspired by this.